Layers of Fear, a story of obsession and loss. There's a lot to wrap your head around in Layers of Fear. I'm still not even sure exactly what happened. This is an adventure horror game where you play as an obsessed artist working on finishing his latest painting. The game starts out with you in your home. After walking around a bit, you notice notes that set you on a journey of uncovering just exactly what's going on or what went on. This game is about 4 hours long if you take your time to uncover all the mysteries. I even missed some. You'll get a vague idea of the story if you did choose to rush through, but you'll have a much better overall experience if you open all the drawers and read all the letters and newspaper clippings. At least story-wise. Gameplay-wise, I'm not all too sure. This game is creepy. Exploring this house is unsettling, but I wouldn't necessarily call this game scary. There are plenty of jump scares and it is possible to die, but it all feels inconsequential. I was never afraid to progress. Maybe this is a personal courage thing, but I felt no anxiety while pushing through. It could be that I felt unthreatened while playing, or it could actually come down to how the developers chose to deliver the story. Like I said earlier, if you want the full story, you have to look through all the drawers and all the cabinets. This kind of takes your attention away from the creepy experience going on around you. Instead of being immersed in the fancy tricks and constant changing rooms, you find yourself immersed in a drawer and looking for non-story doors to interact with. I feel like this could have been fixed by telling the story with brief flashback style cutscenes attached to mandatory collectibles instead of optional collectibles. Or keeping them more as a well-hidden interactive secret, which they actually did for a handful of them. But ultimately, I feel like the story and experience is delivered from eye level. So it's such a massive design flaw to have interactive items below or above your line of sight. You can't really interact with objects in Layers of Fear, so having china cabinets go through around every corner was unnecessary and hurt the experience more than it helped. Especially for the OCD type that have to check everything. Another complaint with collectibles is that the chapter select doesn't tell you if you missed any. So if you want to uncover more of the story, you have to replay sections you might have scrubbed clean. The overall story delivery is just a small hiccup though, because it's still good. But everything else Layers of Fear has going on for it in comparison is great. I was really impressed with how frequently things would change around me out of nowhere. I would turn around and there would be a door that wasn't there before. Or a hallway I just walked down is now a wall. Maybe a creepy painting or a doll. Every time you walk through a door, you would be somewhere new. There's no backtracking in this game. It's constantly taking you forward, which is very appreciated and is ultimately what will get its hooks in you. The constant switching is hands down the highlight of the entire game for me. I've never seen anything like it, at least not at the level that it's at here. While I could have done without feeling like I'm Sherlock Holmes the whole time, I still feel like Layers of Fear delivers a creepily impressive and immersive experience well worth your time. And maybe some of your hair and blood, perhaps an eye. I'll give Layers of Fear an 8.5 out of 10. If you played Layers of Fear, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up. If you like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And tune in Monday for first impressions where we find out what game we're playing next. Thanks for watching.